I envy people who clock off and feel done. Like they finish work, close the laptop, and their brain actually believes that the day is over. And I hate that I feel that because it sounds petty. It sounds ungrateful. It sounds like I'm judging them. But I'm not even judging them. I'm jealous. You know the type of person, they've got a stable job, they're progressing in a straight line, they actually have weekends that are actually weekends. They go to the gym, they cook, they see their friends, they see their family, they have a relationship that isn't constantly being negotiated against the project. And they just move through life like it has rails. And I'm over here in this artistic fog where everything is potential and maybe this, maybe that. And if I just push through, and this could be the one. And it never feels finished. It never feels like I can actually rest. What I'm jealous of isn't necessarily their job. It's the psychological permission, the closure. Because with art, the work is never done. It's just abandoned at a certain point. And the worst part is, you don't even get paid. For the stress, for the time, for the effort, for the sacrifice, you don't get paid. And if you do, it's not much, and it's probably not consistent either. So there's this extra layer of humiliation when you're exhausted, and there's nothing at all to show for it. No one can recognize that as progress. Like, you can't simply point to a page slip and go, see, this is why I'm tired. It's nothing like that. And then you see people your age, maybe they're even a little younger, maybe they're even a little bit older. They're buying houses, they're buying furniture for their houses, and it matches. Planning holidays in advance, doing normal life upgrades. And I don't feel superior. And I certainly do not feel edgy. I don't feel like some tortured genius. I feel behind. I feel unstable. I feel like I made a choice which just keeps charging interest. And I'm scared. I'm scared that one day I'm gonna wake up and realize I built a life that only makes sense to me. And listen, this isn't me saying normal people are boring. Not at all. Normal, in fact, is incredible. Normal is peace. Normal is nervous system safety. A lot of people worked hard to earn that stability. Some people have kids. Some people have responsibilities I don't have. Some people just chose a life that's sustainable. I respect that. I genuinely do. That's what makes the jealousy feel so gross. Because it's not aimed at them. In fact, it's aimed at myself. Really, sometimes I think my jealousy is grief. It's grief for the version of me that could have chosen a simpler path. A path where effort equals outcome more often. A path where you get social proof for your existence and for your efforts. Because in art, you can grind for months and still look like you're doing absolutely nothing. And that's the reality of it. And that messes with your head. It makes you doubt your own reality. So yeah, I'm jealous of people who clock off and feel done. But I'm trying to reframe it like this. They chose stability, and that's valid. I chose meaning, and that's also valid. But this meaning, it has a cost. And pretending it doesn't is how you end up bitter. So I'm not trying to become normal. I'm trying to build my version of normal inside this weird life. More structure, more boundaries, less romantic suffering. Although that is long gone at this age, let's be fair. Because the goal isn't to win some imaginary war. The goal is to keep making work without hating my life and burdening those around me. That's it. That's the whole thing. If you feel jealous, it doesn't mean you're weak. It just means you want safety. Thank you for listening. If you feel the same way, let me know in the comments. Let's keep this discussion going. Peace out.